Andrew Hutson with Environmental Defense Fund.
Great. And can you tell us a little bit about the mission of the Environmental Defense Fund and how they use the global value chain framework in their work?
The mission of Environmental Defense Fund is to preserve the system upon which all life depends, and we use the best science and market mechanisms to further that mission.
Great. And can you tell us a little bit about how the global value chain framework fits in some of the work how you use the global value chain framework in your work?
Yeah, so at EDF, one of the most important things for us is to use market-based mechanisms in order to drive environmental change and environmental benefits. Within that is partnering with the private sector. It's something that EDF has done now for just about 30 years. We were a pioneer in the model of partnering with corporations to drive environmental improvements. It used to be that the industry was seen as an enemy instead of an ally, but we've viewed for a long time that industry can be a partner, a very valuable partner in driving the kind of change that we need to see. So within that context, understanding deeply how global value chains and the structure of industries and the leverage points and the sources of power within those networks helps us to really advance our mission of protecting the planet and also doing the things that need to be done in order to ensure broad level systems change, which to us is really core to making sure that we live on a sustainable planet.
Okay, great. And what are you learning here that you can take away and carry with you?
Well, it's only been like an hour, but so far the discussion has been terrific.
Right.
And having the people in the room here with the expertise, the number of years of experience they have in the types of organizations, both from the research side and institutional sides, and I guess maybe I'm the only NGO in the room, I'm not sure. But working across the spectrum is really fascinating, and the perspective that the different participants bring to this event is really helping to solidify and really strengthen my understanding of how the tool of global value chain analysis can be used to make sure that we further our mission to protect the planet.
Great. So the final set of questions, looking ahead over the next 3 to 5 years, what are the significant challenges that will be most important for your organization as it attempts to handle a changing global economy?
The biggest challenge that I face in my work is that we are expected on this planet to have around 9 billion people by the year 2050, and an additional 3 billion people joining the middle class. We have to find a way to feed the planet without trashing it. Global value chains, and particularly global value chains for agricultural commodities, is going to be a huge part of that equation. So understanding how global value chains function, particularly with respect to those commodities and the intersection of land use change and forests, and preserving our forests and preserving our farmlands to gain maximum productivity and ensuring that we have the level of environmental protection we need is going to be critical. So the lessons that I learned here today are going to help me to better use that lens of global value chain analysis to make sure that we can feed the planet without trashing it.